Hello, I'm Xiaowei. I'm a Chinese citizen. I exchanged from KTH, Royal Institute of Technology in Sweden, and I exchanged to Faculty of Economy and Business here in KU Leuven. I choose to come to Belgium because Belgium's central location in Europe, it's very easy from Belgium travel to other countries like France, Netherlands, and Germany. So this is one of the big reasons I choose Belgium. And the reason why I choose KU Leuven is because KU Leuven has a very good reputation since 1425. It has a long history in academic, and also it's one of the most innovative university in Europe. So that's the reason why I choose KU Leuven. In addition, one of my most respectable professor back in China, he graduated in KU Leuven 30 years ago. So I think if I can study in KU Leuven one day, then I follow his path. I think it's quite easy for me to get used to Belgium, but in the beginning, I had a bit difficult to get used to the different autonomy zones because I lived in Wallonia, which is a French-speaking zone, and I studied in KU Leuven, which is a Dutch zone. So it's a bit confused for me, Wallonia and Flanders. I grew up in a very small city, very close to Shanghai, and it has 7 million residents. So it's quite small to a Chinese style. And in the past few years, I live in Sweden, and my home institute is KTH, Royal Institute of Technology, and which is one of the first technical university provide engineering education in Sweden. I think the courses difficulty is very similar to KTH. So each year has been divided into 4 periods. Instead of here, it's like one semester, like autumn semester, and then the spring semester. So it's quite interesting. So I have to adjust myself to learn, practice how to do the multitask when I first come here to KU Leuven. As far as I know, there's 2 ways to find accommodation. One is through the faculty, and my international coordinator sent me a few options. And I actually found my apartment through ImoWeb, a very common Belgian website for rental. So I found a very nice property together with my friend who also exchanged from Sweden to Belgium, and we rented a 2-bedroom apartment together. I'm quite satisfied with the apartment I found here, and it has a very similar price compared with my Swedish apartment. I think I will make the same decision to come here because I'm quite satisfied with my exchange study here, and I learned lots of new things, and it's a wonderful experience. The best thing I enjoy so far is I continue to learn new things when I arrive here in Belgium. I started to learn how to register myself in the city hall and then learn to operate in the KU Leuven computer system to use my new email and to register myself in courses. It's all new experience for me, and during this process I also started to learn Dutch and learn a bit French and catch up with my new classmates here. So everything is a new experience and it's fresh, and it practice my learning skills also. My worst experience so far is when I answer my phone call and the person who calling me just speaking French or just speaking Dutch. So I have no idea what he or she was talking about. And then this continues for like 1 to 2 minutes and then just hang up the phone call. So I was quite nervous because I have no idea what I just missed. I wish I could have the time to learn basic French and basic Dutch before I come to Belgium. And I actually did some homework, learned some history and political systems about Belgium. And still there's lots of new stuff I wish I could have known before. I think my suggestion for students who wish to exchange out is prepare early and make your decision earlier. And the most difficult part is make up your mind, decide to go exchange. After that, you just follow the procedures. Everything becomes quite easy. You just finish the paperwork and application according to the checklist. It's very easy. The most difficult part is make your decision. My recommendation for students who exchange to KU Leuven is to prepare a backup of all the very essential paperworks and your bank accounts, for example, your transcripts from your home institute, and the copy of your IDs. And when I travel to a foreign country, I always have a backup of these very essential documents, because in case anything unexpected happened, you can have a digital version of all these valuable documents. You can seek help from the authority. I would recommend every student who have the opportunity to exchange out and do their study abroad for at least 1 semester, because during this process you will learn new systems, you will learn new culture, new language, and meet new friends. And it's a unique experience for your personal development and future career. And just to be courage.